The Crypto Dose Show. Put on your seatbelt. It is damn near time to take off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm gonna give you a couple of moments to get in. I want to talk about crypto, give you an update on what's going on. Bitcoin right now is currently at 100. Bitcoin right now is currently at 110,000. No. Bitcoin right now, I apologize. Bitcoin right now is hovering above 100K. It's at 101,000. Let me repeat. 101,000. Seems to me that the psychological number for Bitcoin is 100K. It didn't break 100K yet. But I wanted to talk about, the topic for today is, I wanted to talk about selling your crypto. You only make profit when you sell, right? You only make profit when you sell. A lot of people have this greed complex as if everything will go to $100 tomorrow morning. XRP, maybe some altcoins that you hold. You think that it's going to go up more than what it's going to go up. This is why it's important to take profit. Let me repeat. This is why it's important to take profit. Profit taking should be studied. Profit taking should be studied. It's important to take 5-10% out, put it in your account. That's very important. It's important to do these things. Now, you may have your long-term hold on crypto that you're buying, maybe Bitcoin or something. You know, that's something that's understandable. You treat it like savings. But as far as altcoins, you treat it like something that's exchangeable, right? Let me acknowledge the chat. How you doing? How everyone's doing? Smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. Help me get to 10,000 subs. I'm Crypto Doe, once again, here to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. So with that being said, profit taking is something that you must learn how to do. You have to learn how to take profit. 5-10%. Take profit as things get higher and higher. Because if everyone's taking profit at the same time, 9 times out of 10, especially on these exchanges, it's going to get jammed. Now, if you're taking profit on your ledger and you're moving it over to a stable coin, then you slowly liquidate your stable coin, 10% here, 10% there. Then that's a smart way to do things. But most people won't understand how to do that, right? The AAA said hello, what's going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Therese Mary said, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. I can't complain. Working while working, doing my daily uploads, doing my daily crypto talk. You know, something that I enjoy and I like doing. I like to talk about crypto. I think it's the new asset class that will take you from 0 to 100 in fractions of a second. I really enjoy crypto. I like crypto better than stocks. I like Bitcoin better than a certain compound interest investments. I feel like Bitcoin, it seems as if Bitcoin, especially if you're following its trajectory, it gives you what, minimum of 20% annually growth a year, just minimum. You do that for 20 years, compound interest, um, putting $400 every month into Bitcoin, you will make you some millions. 20 years. You will make you some millions, and not just 1 million, 5 to 6 to 8 million. If you start this month, the later that you wait is the later that it's going to take. And not only that, it's only a finite supply of Bitcoin. It's not that many Bitcoins. So first come, first serve. After that, there will be no more. And we're heading into a digital era and a digital landscape for everything that we do. So I think these skills are something that you may want to pay attention to. Do you think that there will be another coin like Bitcoin? I mean, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It's nothing like Bitcoin. I believe that there's other technologies out here like XRP and ADA and XLM and Clanker and different Base and different networks that does different things, but only Bitcoin is Bitcoin. So this is why I'm not really a Bitcoin maxi. Some people only get Bitcoin, don't get XRP, don't get other altcoins, only Bitcoin. I'm not that type, because you still have Ethereum, you still have its ecosystem that make it work. You still have Polkadot, you still have, there's so many, you have new technology that's emerging today. You got the Base network, you got Clanker, you have Bankr Coin. These things was formulated this year. You have, so who knows what tomorrow may bring. Blockchain is something that is innovative. So someone can build on top of something to make something better. You have reactive token. That's a solution base all across the border. So for me to say that there's another coin like Bitcoin, no. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, but there are other projects out here that has use cases. There's other projects out here that has use cases. I like to study the entire ecosystem, just like a car, right? The wheels are very important, but a car has many pieces. One don't work without the other. So you need brakes, you need air in your tires, right? You need a transmission, you need seatbelts, you need an interior, right? You need a gas pedal. All of these different things are different nuances that allows for that one thing to work. Just like the supply chain. You can't say one place is responsible for all the supply in the world. When you look at where these things are manufactured and then how they got the supply to manufacture it, you're like, the supply chain is a global thing. The supply chain is a global thing. So the point of this message today is take profit. Learn how to take profit. The market will come back down again. Everyone thinks that it's going to be euphoric for their whole entire life. It doesn't work like that. Learn how to take profit. Take profit in scales. 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%. If you believe in a project that much and you have conviction, then what I would do is leave a couple of percentage on the table. Leave 10 to 20% on the table. And take 80% in case it dip again and buy more. Or you may have to pay off some things, or you may want to live a little, or you may want to invest in something else outside of crypto, maybe real estate, right? Maybe stocks. Maybe you want to get a car, or maybe you want to buy treasury bonds, or maybe you want to buy another insurance policy, or maybe you want to, invest in yourself and in your health and in a fitness trainer, or invest in knowledge or a couple of courses or AI, or The choice is yours, but taking profit is very important. So that's the message for today. Ultimately, take profit, take profit, take profit. On that note, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is another episode of the Crypto Dough Show. I appreciate everyone for tuning on in. I appreciate you for tuning on in. On that note, put on your seatbelt. This is damn near time